All right, so let's do some more Uncharted. Dive into the Uncharted 4 territory. I'm using still the same picture settings that I used on my previous video, which was Grand Theft Auto 5. They're pretty much the same TV settings. And here's the thing about this TV. That's just it's one of those things you can go work your way around it. All right, it's the IPS panel. You're sacrificing that peak brightness of the deep blacks. You're sacrificing those deep blacks level by having that wider viewing angle. That's what the IPS does. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, it's not a bad thing because you do get that wider viewing angle, but you're also losing on that peak brightness of nits, and you're losing those deep black levels. Now, is this like a big break dealer? Well, yeah, it can be. It can be. But you guys have to remember what you're seeing on my camera, it's different than what I'm seeing. Let me focus. I mean, it's not to the point where it's like, "Oh my god, it sucks." You are still experiencing HDR. You are still experiencing a 4K television with 65 inch, but you are sacrificing with that IPS. Now, grade it. If you're gonna grade this TV, obviously Samsung KS8000, it's much better choice because you have much more wide color gamut and the peak brightness than you are on this TV. On this one, you're getting not that many nits, but that's because of the IPS panel. But for the IPS panel, the nits that it's getting is like, I don't know, like 0.99, something like that. It's decent for IPS panel. You know. Now, does this mean I'm going to have this TV forever? No. Like I told you earlier, I will be getting the most likely OLED. You know, I'm only going to move forward, guys. I'm not going to. People say, why don't you go back to Samsung KS8000? Yeah, sure, I could do that. I can go back to a Samsung KS8000. But I want to move forward. I want to try different TVs, I even thought about checking out the Sony 930D, that X930D. I thought about checking that one as well. Let's go ahead and put this here. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to lift this up and bring it here? Like, what am I doing here? Okay, I got it. I got it now. We gotta bring this over here, I guess. Hold on, hold up. There we go. Shove it in there. Come on, man. Shove that thing in there. All right. I mean, look, you're still experiencing HDR here, but you're not experiencing HDR opposed to some other TVs that have that peak brightness and deep black levels. The reason being it's because the other TVs are not using the IPS. But here's the sacrifice, okay? If you have a Samsung KS8000, when you move to the left and to the right, you're gonna lose that viewing angle. I mean, it's only good for like sitting in one center viewing. If you move a little bit to the left or watching it from the side, you're gonna lose that viewing angle. You're gonna get a lot of bleak brightness popping out. Okay, I even talked about that. With this TV, you get that viewer wider angle. And no, I don't get paid by LG. I don't get paid by Samsung. I don't get paid by anybody. I'm just saying that every TV has its ups and downs. You know what I mean? No TV is perfect. There were some negatives that Samsung has too. You know, sometimes that One Connect box for HDMI wouldn't work properly. You know, sometimes I would lose the signal. You know what I mean? So the bottom line is really that you're always gonna have some sort of ups and downs with the TVs. You know, you just try. You have to find the thin line balance between the TV. Like, what is it you're buying this TV? Are you buying it for gaming or are you just buying it for movies? This TV, it's not bad for movies. I mean, if you're gonna be just watching movies on this TV, you'll be fine, dude. You know, but as far as the gaming, you know, you can game on it, but remember the input lag. It's not the greatest. And also, guys, keep in mind when you're watching this through this camera, it's not the same as you sitting right here next to me to see it live. If you were to walk into this room and see this now, you would say, holy shit, this is actually not that bad. This is actually nice looking. You know, you guys don't know that because you don't own this TV. You just have to take my word for it. And believe me, I don't work for LG. LG is not paying my pockets, all right? They're not sending me. If I was working for LG, they would have sent me an OLED to go ahead and test it. All right, they would send me the premium OLED C6 or whatever, B6, whatever the lineup they have. They would send me the TV to test it. They send that to people that have like millions of subscribers, the one they're gonna caught a lot of attention. But even those who are reviewing their TVs, there's a certain protocol. Means they have to talk good things about TV. You know, they can give few negatives here and there, but mostly it has to be a positive. You know. You know, this game reminds me of like all this underwater stuff, like The Abyss. I would like to have a game where you're just underwater, like in that movie The Abyss. You're just doing stuff with the underwater. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so we gotta hook this up. All right, here we go. Hook it up. Come on, man. Hook that shit up. Come on, dude. Hook it up. There you go. Oh, we have to do another one? Ah, come on, man. You're putting me to work over here. I don't like to work too much. Come on now. Don't you see I'm a lazy bastard? Alright, let's hook this bitch up too. Come on, let's do this. Alright, right there. Here we go. There we go. That's it. Come on, let's surface this shit up.
Alright, get clear. We'll lift it up.
Alright, lift it up, man. What's the problem?
And up we go.
There you go. Come on. So all in all, you know, how would I, like I said, I try to give this TV an honest review just like I would with Samsung. You know, is this a bad TV? No. It's a good TV. You still get a lot of features on it. You get Dolby Vision, which is still, you know, the technology that's very expensive out there. You get Dolby Vision, you get HDR, so you kind of future-proof right there. You do get the IPS panel that help you get that wider viewing angle if you have more people watching the TV. If they're sitting here on the left side, on the right side, it gives you that wider viewing angle. But with everything comes sacrifice. IPS panel means you're sacrificing those black levels. You're killing the black levels, all right? That's just the way it is. And the wide color gamut and peak brightness, it's not the greatest, so you're sacrificing there too. And you're also sacrificing on the input lag a little bit for the gaming. But you're still experiencing Dolby Vision and HDR with 4K. It's not like I'm not experiencing HDR here. I am. But not at the level that I should be experiencing it, you know what I mean? Because of the IPS panel. All right, guys, so there's no perfect TV. That's all I'm trying to say.